What is going on, guys? MJ2005 Gundam here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the high-grade Shin Burning Gundam from Gundam Build Metaverse. A sneaky nod to both names of his master's unit, it was the result of Sekai rebuilding the kit blindfolded and applying upgrades based on experiences from subsequent battles. For a high grade, the Shin Burning Gundam comes with a substantial amount of stuff, with 12 runners and a small sticker sheet making up its parts count. Obviously, with the kit being a minorly retooled version of the Kamiki Burning Gundam, half of the runners are reused from that kit, resulting in a build that is virtually identical to its roots, as the new parts don't add a whole lot to the build experience beside extra red and grey parts to watch out for nub marks. There isn't much to say beyond it being a quick and straightforward build that can be considered a repeat of the original if you followed along the Build Burning series. Once assembled, the high-grade Shin Burning Gundam looks beautiful. While it is mostly courtesy of its root variant, the new parts like the triple V-fin, the red skirts, and the wings give that extra punch to the aesthetics. The black belt on the front skirt is a nice carryover element too. Proportions and color choices are spot on, and the part separation is fantastic too. Stickers are used for the eyes and head sensors, the kanji on the shoulders, and the black trim on the shoulders and ankles. All of which look decent, but the black trims can easily be replaced with black panel liner. But the real party piece is the polarized resin used in the clear blue pieces. Or so I thought. On the runners and against the black background, you can easily make out the green to blue to purple iridescence of the parts, which looks absolutely beautiful. But once they're on the Gundam, the effect is weakened substantially, especially on the lower body, and all you can make out is the sparkle effect unless you squint and light it right. Moreover, the clear blue pieces don't glow under UV unlike those of the Kamiki Burning Gundam. Though you can use some black or dark paints to give them some dark backing and strengthen the iridescence, and painting the underside of the clear pieces with fluorescent paint will give them the ability to glow under UV. From there, some black in the recesses might be helpful in bringing out some detail if you don't want to go for a full panel lining job, but with the bold and fleshed out visuals of the Shin Burning Gundam, I think it is presentable as it is out of the box, besides if personal preferences beg to differ. For articulation, there's a flexible double ball jointed head with barely any limitations, and a swivel joint at the torso for the ball jointed shoulders. The arms can raise up perpendicularly, spin at the bicep, bend with a double joint, and roll at the wrist, with the melee expression hands possessing an extra hinge. The ball-shaped abs can crunch sufficiently, while there is a full waist rotation. Front and side skirts can move out of the way of the central leg tilts, the full front kicks, and side splits. There's a thigh swivel, double jointed knees, movable rear ankle flap, and a hinged ball jointed ankle with no footing restrictions. Finally, the wings can swivel at the base and the wing itself, while flapping up and down to adjust the silhouette. Taking from the Kamiki Burning Gundam, which inherits the Build Burning's joints, the articulation is expectedly very flexible, unhindered by the changes made. It is also very stable to pose, so you can get a lot out of it without it falling apart unless you try to push it. For accessories, you start with the standard set of Jien Haoryu hands, including a set of holding, open, karate chop hands, and closed fists. The other carryover accessory is the tachi and the sheath, which can be clipped onto the back skirt for storage. Also later known as the Sanki Ichimonji, it's apparently sharp enough to cut through beams. Well, if you decide to paint in their missing details, that is. The Shin Burning Gundam also comes with a wealth of effect parts, all molded with an orange to blue polarized resin, starting with the flaming version of the tachi to perform the Engo-zan technique. It sports a decent effect and enhanced shelf presence for the weapon, though you will have to paint the handle section again for accuracy when they could have made an effect part that sheaths over the existing sword. Next are the redone punching and kicking effects. The punch plugs into the holes of the fists directly, while the kick sandwiches the foot. While they do look more discreet compared to the predecessors, I appreciate their simplicity. Finally, the 4 orange slabs can be used for enhancing the wing burning. By inserting the crop top version into the wings as it is, you get the Ko no Kata, or attack form, which increases the unit's speed. Conversely, by plugging all 4 slabs into the wings and separating them with alternate backpack arms, it recreates the I no Kata, or power form, for added defense. With the extra tabs on the joints and effect parts, the cloak can be aligned easily. but go out of alignment just as easily because of the weak effect part tabs and limited articulation. Meanwhile, there's a single hole to double peg adapter for further customization, but the two things that weren't included are a set of orange clear pieces to recreate the engine burning burst system, and an adapter to make the sliding attachment backpacks compatible with the universal standard. Leftovers come in the form of leftover frame and armor parts from the preceding build burning variants, with just enough to revert this kit to the Kamiki Burning Gundam minus the V-fin. If you've seen anything about the high-grade Kamiki Burning Gundam from 2015, there's barely anything to elaborate for the high-grade Shin Burning Gundam. It takes a very strong, playable foundation, slightly alters it with new body and effect parts, while giving the clear pieces iridescence to add some visual flair, and frankly, the very incentive to get this kit. On the other hand, the unpainted swords and the weak tabs of the cloak parts are somewhat frustrating, and I know that some people out there won't appreciate the looks of the polarized resin. But the biggest question I think you should ask is, whether the changes of this kit are enough to warrant a separate purchase and going through the Kamiki Burning build again, as well as objectively recommendable and enjoyable despite its flaws, and with the build kit reissues well underway, I'm not sure that the incentive to get this kit is strong for most people. And that's all for me. Thank you for watching, drop a like and comment if you did enjoy the video, subscribe for more content like this, and feel free to follow me on social media with the links down below. That said, take it easy, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out guys, bye bye.